Today we'll be discussing how to calculate TDH. Before we dive in, what is TDH and why is it so important? TDH stands for total dynamic head, which is the total amount of system pressure measured in feet where water is flowing through a system before gravity takes over. Put simply, you need the TDH in order to size out your pump. To calculate TDH, we need to know two variables. First, the vertical rise, which measures the vertical piping in feet. Second, the friction losses, which is the loss of flow in a system due to friction created by factors like horizontal runs of pipe, pipe type, size, fittings, etc. To calculate the vertical rise, you need to determine how many feet your water will have to travel upward before gravity takes over. Simply take the lowest point the water sits and subtract it from the highest point. To determine the friction losses, first acquire your flow rate in GPM. Once you know that, you can add the vertical and horizontal piping lengths of your system to the equivalent length of fittings in feet. Each type of fitting has an equivalent value measured in feet. Refer to your preferred manufacturer's friction loss charts for these values. Now, take the sum of the total length of pipe, including fittings, and divide it by 100, as per 100 feet of pipe. Next, you need to determine your friction loss multiplier by using the following information: type of piping, schedule of piping, diameter of piping, and required flow rate. Once you have this, use a reference friction loss chart from your favorite manufacturer to determine the friction loss multiplier. Finally, plug all your variables into the following formula and you'll have your answer. Total length of pipe with fittings divided by 100 times friction loss multiplier equals your total dynamic head. In summation, to size and buy the correct pump for your application, you need to know your required GPM and your required TDH. By following these steps, you should have no problem choosing the pump that's right for you.